Good afternoon, everybody. I hope you're doing well. Sorry for the, only a little bit, leaving the shades a little bit. It kind of looks a little funky maybe, but anyways, the 10-year, 4319. So it was a crazy day, bad 2-year treasury auction, and just set everything on its edge. So it's just been a rough week, really, maybe a week, going into a week and change now, that it's just been the 10-year kind of getting beat up a little bit. Trying to hold on without getting away from us, but 4319 is where we're at. So I tell you, been involved in, with the transition from Academy being purchased by Guild, but even prior to that, something I might have mentioned in the past about working, there's a thing that I'm reading. It's called The Untethered Soul. Crazy. I mean, right out of the gate, I thought the person that had recommended it, I called him, I'm like, you're an absolute freak, right? Like, I'm pretty, my mind gets to work, but this thing in the beginning it's even hard for me to latch onto this thing, but I held in there, and it's still got its moments, but overall so far, I'm in like chapter 6 or 7. I'm listening to it. I listen to it in the morning after my workouts, and for about 10 minutes a day. And ultimately, it talks about experiences, right? And it talks about all day long things pass us by: cars, trees, buildings, just pass by. All these things that are going by us, and very few of them, really, in the big scheme of things, really we stop and they enter us, right? They just go by. But there are those that, because of a memory, whether a good or bad memory, will park itself. They say it closes you, and you stop, and you get hung up on it. And the whole premise, well, so far the premise that I believe that it's telling us is to, if you're holding on to the good or bad, right? Now I know people make decisions and stuff based on life experiences and all that stuff, so it doesn't get quite, I don't think it quite says that, but ultimately it's like, don't hold on to those things because it wants you to be in the present, right? So heavy stuff, but I mean, I'll tell you what, kind of interesting, and I'm enjoying it, and I'm going to continue to listen to it. So if you have if you kind of want to talk about being in the present, and it's a journey that you might be on, if you're on that journey, The Untethered Soul is something you might want to have as an audio book if you like those, or just pick it up. If you want to know about mortgages, 404-915-6834. Have an amazing evening. Take care.